flying 12 inches apart.
Everybody's lives are in each other's hands.
It's an eye-opener for how inherently dangerous this job is.
Ready, roll, hat.
Every once in a while, the jets just kind of freeze, and the world around you seems to spin.
6 jets fly as one.
Cool.
That's the Blue
Yeah,
Angel
the
match.
Blue Angels. They are a subject of a new documentary, and the film's producer, hey, I mean, he might know a thing or two about being in the cockpit. Jake joins us to explain.
Yeah, he did a little jet movie that a couple of people might have heard of. The Blue Angels is a new documentary produced by actor Glen Powell. He is one of the hottest new actors in Hollywood right now. He flew onto the scene when he starred as Hangman in a little movie called Top Gun Maverick. So now that Glen has worked with both the U.S. Navy on both Top Gun and now, of course, this movie with the Blue Angels, I wanted to ask him about a rumor I've always heard, which is that real-life Navy pilots are not allowed to ever mention Top Gun or they'll get in trouble.
I've always heard that the Navy does not allow people to mention Top Gun, that if you bring it up that you're fined $5. I'm sort of curious, in your experience working with them on this film, did you ever hear anything about their attitude toward those movies and whether or not that rumor is even true?
Well, I think how what's really funny is, like, obviously on Top Gun, you know, as soon as we got to all these naval bases where we're flying, it's definitely true that if they quote Top Gun as a pilot, if you were an actual Top Gun pilot and you were quoting Top Gun the movie, it's not good. It's not received well. And I think it's important because, look, Top Gun is all about, you know, swagger and ego, and what you really see with these pilots in the Navy is these are humble, very humble people. Like, the attitude of Top Gun Maverick, you know, or the attitude of Top Gun is very different from the attitude of these pilots. These are the most kind, gentle, down-to-earth people. And so I think it's probably a good rule, because that could get out of hand really fast if they were just quoting, you know, Maverick quotes all the time.
He's not wrong. I actually totally get where they're coming from. We're going to have more from Glen Powell coming up in the next hour of Good Day Chicago. The Blue Angels starts streaming on Prime Video this Thursday.
Looks really good.
Looks really good. Yeah, I've never flown with the Blue Angels, but like I said earlier on the show, I've flown with the Thunderbirds. Yeah. And this film, it makes you feel like you're in that cockpit.
My gosh.
And it was pretty unbelievable.
I would like to hear more about that experience. I don't think I'd have the guts to go and do what you.
If I can do it, anybody can do it.
Oh man, I want stories.